today in the channel, let's discuss Iron Studios' Avengers Infinity War BDS art scale statue Spider-Man, or as he is popularly called, Iron Spider. For all of you guys subscribed to the channel, a warm welcome back. And if you are new here, thank you so much for checking out the channel. My name is Paul. I do statues and action figure unboxing and reviews from DC, Star Wars, and Marvel Cinematic Universe, just like this one. Alright, so let's check out the box. Alright, so checking out the box, we can see the Iron Spider artwork here, as well as an explosion at the back. BDS art scale 1/10 there. The Avengers Infinity War logo, as well as the Iron Spider name below. At the side of the box, so it's just a continuation of the artwork of Iron Spider. At the back of the box, we can see all the characters from the Avengers Infinity War Titan Battle Diorama set, as well as that Iron Studio hashtag below. At the side of the box, we can see a nice full photo of the figure. At the top of the box, just the Avengers Infinity War logo, and below it's information on Iron Studios. Alright, so let's check out the figure. Alright, so let's talk about the concept a little bit. So this is an Iron Studios BDS art scale, which means it's a 1/10 scale statue made of polystone with probably a few high quality plastic on certain parts of the figure, like for example the spider legs or the small web he comes with, based on the Avengers Infinity War movie and patterned from Tony Stark's nanotech like the Mark 50 suit. Part of the Titan Battle Diorama set, comes with a black base platform, same as the other Infinity War figures. He is in a semi-attack mode position, sort of like backing up his mentor Tony Stark in a fight. Some assembly is required, like for example, the base is not attached to the main figure, so you need to attach those, as well as the spider legs, so you need to attach those as well. He also comes with this small web shooters, but I did not attach those because it can easily get lost, as it's a very small piece of accessory, so I did not attach those. Alright, so let's take a closer look at the figure. Alright, so taking a closer look at the figure, I love the details on this statue. For a 1/10 scale, it has a lot of details and textures there. So we can see at the face here, there's a lot of patterns there, intricate patterns, which Spider-Man is known to have. So that web patterns there all over his face and his body. So I am digging that. I love the paint apps they use here. So it is a really good paint apps. He does look like a diecast from a distance, and there are tiny paint textures here and there that makes the suit come alive. As you guys can see there, so there's a small details there, like a sprinkle of highlights of lighter blues and all that. I hope you guys can see it in the camera, but it is there. It's an amazing touch there by Iron Studios. So checking out the back, I do love this spider legs. So you guys can see there's a lot of details there. The attention to details is just amazing. Look at those. There's a lot of patterns there. The paint job, and I mean, the paint could have been slightly better. They could have tweaked it a little better to match the suit, but not that. It's not really a complaint. I love the details on the spider hands here. It's an amazing piece of sculpture by Iron Studios. So this is made of plastic, and it's a little sharp here and a little fragile, so you guys be careful when attaching this and handling the spider legs there. Alright, so I love the size comparison with the other BDS line. He is smaller than the rest, but still has that presence when displayed with the rest of the line. And he is also great alone. But when you display him with the rest of the guys, he is a tad smaller because, Tom Holland is a little shorter than the rest of the cast. And I think Iron Studios got that perfectly sculpted in terms of the height and all that. So that's an amazing touch by Iron Studios. I do love that. I also love the base here. So same as the Iron Man and the other Titan diorama. It does look like rocks and Titan rocks, and The metal beams here, I am loving those. There's a few details there, so a highlight of whites and painted like a metal there. So there's a few studs below. Amazing detail there. You guys can see here at his foot there, so there's a painted, it's like a dust painted there, so that's an awesome detail there. And the dust paint is actually coming up there at his legs and all that, so amazing. I do love the base. Look at that. Amazing touch here. I'm loving this beam here. Alright, look at that. Actually, when I got this figure, the foot is not, the pegs in the foot and the base, it's not perfectly fitting. And he is slightly elevated a little bit. But after some time, the figure actually fit himself perfectly now. I don't know, maybe it's because of the warm weather here in my country, but now I am really loving it, as he is fitting the base perfectly well. So awesome. So there are a few things that I am not the biggest fan of, like for example his eyes here. I think the eyes is bulging a little bit, so it looks a little goofy from the side. From the front, it is nicely done. But if you look at him at the side, so it is bulging a little bit. I'm not the biggest fan of that. I do wish it was a little smaller than how they sculpted this one. And I also think that the leg proportion is a little bit off. I mean, from a personal taste, I think from the body to the legs, I think the legs is a little bit wider in terms of the shape and all that. But it's probably just me. So you guys let me know if you also think that. But for me personally, I think it's a little big for my taste. But still, it's an amazing figure here. I'm also not the biggest fan of the pose, so he seems a little off in some angles. I don't know if he's about to sit down or jump or just strolling around and walking there. So I'm not the biggest fan of the pose here, but still, I bought him and I am digging the overall figure. I am really happy with the purchase. Let's check him out with the other figures in terms of the height and size comparison. Alright, so just for size comparison here, so we do have the Iron Spider here as compared with the Iron Man Mark 50 from the Titan Battle Diorama set. So as you guys can see, Iron Man here is taller in terms of the base and the actual figure himself. So I do love that in terms of the size comparison as well as the body mass. Tom Holland is supposed to be smaller and shorter than Tony Stark, so I am digging that. Alright, so here is Iron Spider with Captain America from the Wakanda Battle Diorama set. As you guys can see, in terms of the body mass, so Captain America is bigger than the Iron Spider. Although, if you guys can see here, Iron Spider is a bit taller. It's because of the base. But in terms of the actual figure themselves, Iron Spider is a lot smaller than Chris Evans's Captain America here. So I love that. And here he is with Thanos from the Titan Battle Diorama set. So they do have the same base in terms of the paint and all that because they are part of the diorama set. So I do love the size comparison here. Look at Iron Spider here. He is so small. He is Thanos is calling him an insect from the movie. I really love that scene, the Titan fight scene. So it's an epic part of the movie, and I probably watched that fight scene for like 50 times already or more. Look at the size comparison here. I am loving that. Alright, so here he is with Captain America Endgame version from Iron Studios. As Captain America calls Spider-Man here, he calls him Queens. Alright, and just for fun here, we do have Kotobukiya's Marvel Now Spider-Verse. So this is Spider-Man. And as you guys can see, in terms of the scale, 1/10 scale, they do have the same size. So this Spider-Man, the Kotobukiya one, is a little bit bulkier though, but they are about the same size, so that's awesome. Alright, so another one here from Kotobukiya, the Deadpool Marvel Now. As you guys can see here, Deadpool is a lot bulkier and bigger than Iron Spider here. I do love that comparison though. Both are 1/10 scale. This is an Art FX Plus from Kotobukiya, so that's a nice size comparison there. So I'm digging that. Alright, so even though I'm not the biggest fan of his big black eyes there and his pose a little bit, I do think that the overall sculpt and the paint job offsets the things that I didn't like. The details is just stunning to look at and the paint job is simply amazing. For a 1/10 scale statue, he can fit anywhere in your room or office, so that's a plus, at least for me. So I'm giving the statue a 7 out of 10 stars. I think this is a great addition to your collection, especially for us Spider-Man fans out there, as well as the MCU fans. So what do you guys think? Do you agree with my ratings? And if you do, please let me know in the comments below. And if you don't agree, please let me know why you don't agree and just let me know in the comments below. I really want to know what you guys think. So there you have it. Thank you so much for dropping by. And if you've reached this part of the video, please do hit that thumbs up and leave me a comment. That would be awesome. Also, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more statues and action figure unboxing and reviews. I mainly review Hot Toys, Iron Studios like this one, and NECA. Soon, Kotobukiya statues as well. I try to release videos twice a week, so I hope you watch out for those. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell to get the latest updates from this channel. Again, thank you so much for dropping by and see you soon. Go rebuild your passion.